He had some power.
It's Abigail.
Yes.
I'm not trying to dictate. I'm just saying. We had power issues. We had a little lightning storm. And this is the new family. I need to get my glasses because I can't see shit.
We'll just hold down the fort. So, Scabs, new brother. Oh, I haven't. Yeah, I've got. I'll turn on that light. You did. You can't reach it. We'll be right back. Here.
We're obviously having. Oh, table dancing. Table dancing. I probably need to clean my phone. Okay. Whew. Phew. Sorry,
So,
folks. We were late.
Scabigail's got a new brother. This is
Guillermo. Say
Guillermo,
hi, Guillermo.
who is, near as we can tell, a Chihuahua, Dachshund, Italian Greyhound. Scusi. And the wonderful folks at Fur Kids Atlanta, and you can follow them if you want on Instagram at Fur Kids Inc. Found him for us. He got rescued from a bad situation in a trailer. That's what they've got in common. Both rescued from both trailer trash. Both
Trailer rescues.
Trailer trash. He's got his little harness on there.
Yeah, there we go. He's kind of, there we go.
Anyway,
double chin thing.
can't ever replace Francis Luther, but he needed a home, and we have one, such as it is. And he's come a long way. There he is. I'm done talking.
Scabs, here we go. So that's the rest of the show. There he is. You just watch him. Scabs is excited and yet a bit reticent. Just because
She had asked for an emotional support steak, and instead, Guillermo.
he is calm and quiet, as someone just said.
And yes, he is, just to dispel, he is named after Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows, which means that occasionally we'll have to call him Gizmo. And if you don't know the character from that show, he is, well, familiar to a bunch of vampires on Staten Island. Anyway, we just looked at him and thought, that's a Guillermo.
They are getting along fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He growled at her once and bared teeth, but she wasn't in the room to see it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And other than that, he's made no noise. We haven't heard him bark. We haven't heard him bark yet at all. And he may be Van Helsing. We haven't given him a wooden steak or any kind of garlic or anything else. Yes, Francis Luther passed away.
Snake bite.
Snake bite. Several snake bites.
Copperhead.
So he is a super snuggler. I mean, a super duper
Sleeps
duper
through the
snugger.
night. Hasn't pissed on the rug today.
Tina and Sam, if you're watching, but Tina, yeah, Tina, the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful woman from Fur Kids,
Here, let's get a better.
brought him to us on Friday.
His tail.
Poor guy. Well, he's got a long tail. I want to show him other things too.
No, I'm not showing him other things.
He
just got fixed, so he's kind of wondering what the hell happened to my nutsack. And that I know, because at his age, I mean, it was already ripe. I mean, it wasn't like caperberry ripe. It was like.
No, he has pissed on the rug.
Oh no, totally pissed on the rug several times in one particular spot.
From Ren and Stimpy. Yeah.
And he looks a little like Dobby from
the house elf.
The house elf from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Show him how long he is. He's quite.
He is maybe a Chiweenie, but we've actually, I can't believe we're doing this, but we're doing a DNA test to figure out whether or not we think he may
he's
be.
long. You're long.
Yeah, he's gonna feel. He's a longie.
He's a long guy.
9 pounds of real love, and we don't know how old he is. Maybe 3 years.
Scabigail weighed in at 15.8 today.
Yeah.
It's okay, but we're gonna get a pound off of her. Anyway, she's on puff.
Blame the dog for the rug pee. Yeah. See. I know. We watched it happen. So unless it was like ventriloquist peeing, somehow you were peeing through the dog. I don't know. Long boy. So we'll let you know what the DNA test.
He's not mine.
Says he's not
Not
yours.
mine. Scabigail might be.
noodle.
Scabigail might be mine.
He's a noodle. He is really stinking cute, as people said. He's so beautiful.
Look at his eyes. Oh my God, he's got like golden eyes rimmed in blue. Jeez, if I hear that one more time, I may just leave the door open accidentally.
A little bit of a blonde mint pen. Anyway, we'll let you know what the DNA test says. 9.8 pounds of just pure, complete, and utter love and may not have a voice box. They haven't heard him bark yet.
If I don't ever hear him bark, it'll be fine by me, because
Probably to
Little
be
Miss-
a bit yap.
So
situation.
people really want to know how Scabs feels.
Well, there's also been lightning, so she's a bit, okay, I'm gonna put him down now. Let's see
Okay.
if he stays. So you guys can see him. He is so, we're leaving the harness on him, by the way, because.
It's the only way to catch the little bastard.
Well, we have he has, see how beautiful. Yeah. Scabbers, what do you think about your broder? Huh, Scabby?
Well, I think that we can run into the chipper if you just rent him.
Oh, jeez, there's that fucking cute ass shit that he's doing.
I know. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
God damn it, get out of my way, kid. Shit.
Anyway, that's the new addition here, and it's his first week on QQ. We've only had him. We had him on Friday, and thanks for.
And I have to say again,
Sport.
you know, so we did wax on about the difficulty of adoption and the process that we.
Yeah, last week's show we complained about how hard it was to adopt a dog.
Yeah, and again, like this show, which is so wonderful. What makes it great is that it's very conversational, and a lot of times when things get conversational, well, you don't have a prepared statement. I don't think, but you don't really get to finish a thought, and so things just sort of get kind of misconstrued or not sort of followed up on properly.
I'm an asshole.
No,
It's fine.
Sorry.
No, it was actually a thread, not a hair.
Yeah.
So the people at Fur Kids are really great and actually brought him out to us. They
had
had
a-
a great little van, and they brought him out. And of course, once they've got him in the home, you know, you're not going to walk away.
Well, even then-
when they're looking at, you know,
Sorry,
there's
can you get a little
there's
bit
the
of-
dog on the sofa.
Even then, you know, they were very honest about he's super shy, and he was. And still is, obviously. And they, you know, they weren't just like, oh, here you go. They were like, we want this to be a good fit. Anyway, we felt just supported, and they are
Wonderful.
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 I mean, every single rescue. We tried to say this last week, but we were kind of just frustrated with the process again. But we understand the process. But anyway. Every rescue agency, for the most part, is wonderful. It's just there's, you know, it's hard to. It's a volunteer job, right, for most people. So they do it in their spare time. Anyway, it just makes us
Enough about your ridiculously cute dog. Let's get to drinking.
hours.
So we're doing a. Are you going to set up an Instagram page for him? Is it going to be?
Yeah, I think I know.
Don't say what it's going to be, because one of these assholes will go out there and claim
We
the
won't.
page.
We won't. I don't. We gotta think about it. But Franny just, you know, he was 14, or I guess he was 12 when we started. He just wasn't there. But I think Gizmo. He's gonna be another good. I mean, Scabs is such star appeal that she's a great ambassadoress
Do you see what's going on?
for rescues. But Gizmo's. You can turn around. And that makes us happy.
I don't know that it makes.
Because as loving and wonderful as
Do you think
Scabby,
Scabs is
as
happy? I
Franny
don't know.
was,
It's kinda
yeah, look
hard
at her.
to
She
say.
looks really content.
Or smothered. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Um,
Anyway, that's the kind of crap we're having to put up with around here.
all the love.
This is why alcohol consumption is on the rise. We're going to be making. We are making hot dogs tonight. I know you're thinking
In honor-
hot dogs. Why would you even bother doing that? Well, we've got ways of doing stuff around here. And in fact, if it's okay with you, I'm going to start the charcoal before we make the drink. Is that
Absolutely.
going to be all right? So we're doing this inside. Because we did not know what our meteorological situation was going to be, because it was bad a while ago, but the sun's out now. It doesn't matter. We are going to be doing this on a hibachi. I've got a small ceramic. This came from Corin, a store in New York that sells Japanese-style tabletop
like a
grills.
fire
It is. It's exactly what it is. They've got two little ventilators there. And because we've got a gigantic hood of doom, we can do this in here. But check this out. So this is actually a grill grate from a grill that we have, a suitcase grill called Nomad that I'm a big fan of. And look at their charcoal. They do this special charcoal for their grills, packed in this beautiful little egg crate. There you go. We just need 3. You can. Thank you. If you'll take that away, Will. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to break every rule of my my home insurance and actually start this on this grate directly over a gas burner. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just telling you I can, because I've got this bad boy up here to suck all the carbon monoxide out. There we go. So we're going to have a little noise in here while I got my charcoal going. Then the charcoal is going to go in here, and then we'll deal with the hot dogs. Now we're going to be doing New Jersey style or New York style dirty water dogs, which means that the dogs have been simmering, and we've got. Are you using gooey oil?
Yes.
Boy, that light's really strong. Do you want me to close the blinds? No, it's fine. It's fine. So this is a solution of beer, water, paprika, garlic clove smashed, cumin, and I think I put something else. Oh, and some ghee to help coat them with a little bit of fat. And we've got 2 different kinds of dogs in here. We've got some that we bought today at a butcher shop that are supposed to be Wagyu. Don't look in here. Don't judge us. Well, I mean, you can totally. So we've got these guys, these organic, uncured hot dogs, and then we've got these, which are supposed to be Wagyu. Who's to say if that's like really the real thing? Anyway, so we've got 2 different kinds of dogs. They have simmered. I would very often do this in a pressure cooker, but because we've had some time to let them sit, they're actually cooked through and seasoned. Then we're going to grill them to get some char on them. Char. I don't have to have this quite this though, but if either one of the dogs drops dead, let me know so I can turn this back up. Okay, I think we're okay. The charcoal's going to get ready. So there we go. We're also going to make some slaw, but we've got to drink first. So
We have a name for this beverage?
this is it's a spritz. We're a big believer in spritzes. A lot of people think that a
the summer of the
spritz is a drink that's got a bit of a spirit or an amaro or a liqueur and club soda, but no, it's actually only a splash typically of soda. There's a good bit of usually Prosecco. So there's a lot more. You're scaring the dogs.
Scabs isn't happy. Pickle plate. I just saw that
Should
one.
be like a gang. Is it that one?
That's what Scabs is feeling like. Okay.
You should see what. I don't think Guillermo would like that at all. Anyway, we're going to be making spritzes out of an Italian. It's really kind of an amaro. It's a liqueur, technically speaking. Very old one that is from Italy, that is made from artichokes. Now, there's a lot of speculation as to the correct way to pronounce this
Yeah, it's
in
been
the
a
world.
minute since I tried.
We're going to try the 2 of them.
Chenier.
Chiner.
Chenier.
Chiner. This is Chiner.
So this is in honor of Guillermo Giancarlo.
You're really going with the Giancarlo on the second name. Not Fredo?
Gigi.
You're not going to let me have Fredo? So that when he poops out in the rug, I can take his head and kiss him and say, I know it's you. You broke my heart. I can't do that. You're going to take that away from me?
All right, fine. Okay, Fredo then.
Guillermo Fredo. Freaking love that. We're going to have fun later, but don't ever go fishing with me. And don't ever go fishing in general, especially on Lake Powell. Anyway, what's interesting is that Chiner
There's no water left on Lake Powell,
is,
so no fish.
it's true, is typically, in its original incarnation, relatively low in alcohol. It's only 16.5% alcohol, and it is used as an aperitif or as a digestif. And Elizabeth and I will sample this one. It's actually been a while since I've had a new
And you
batch.
had 2,
of
right? So we
Chiner.
had 2 different kinds.
We have 2 different ones. We're going to sample this one first. So this is the original low alcohol Chiner.
And I like this very much. It's a little sweet.
It's a little sweet,
A little sweet.
but as a room temp straight up neat. Sorry, just aperitif. I'm okay with it.
It's like a sweet Fernet to me.
Interesting. Okay. Do you want to finish it?
Yeah.
Waste not, want not.
Okay.
Notice, we're using our vintage Eastern Airlines
It was a
glasses.
little different. Okay, so you can either, they have a little recipes in the back. Chenier.
The point is there's a new-
And cola.
Relatively new chair.
And Chenier Manhattan. Okay, those are the
Now
two.
there's Chenier 70. And Chenier 70 is 35% alcohol by volume.
And what does the receta mean?
Ricetta di originale, I mean, sort of the original recipe.
Receta.
Ricetta originale.
Gentlemen.
This says 70 proof. Boom. So this is like, that's 35 proof. So you take the alcohol by volume
Yeah,
and double it,
double
and
it.
you get the proof.
Okay.
So this one is exactly twice as much alcohol. And a lot of people are liking.
Where else do you find a squirrel riding a skunk?
Well, I don't know. What about over here? He looks like a weasel, and she looks like a skunk mixed with a pig. So I think that there's some
Life imitating
art.
art, imitating life.
Live. Oh, look.
Art life.
Freaking ridiculous. All right. So I have not actually tasted Chinar 70. China.
Are we buffering
70.
again?
Whatever.
I think you're buffering.
They're drinking. I understand that it is more bitter, and of course, there's a lot more alcohol. Chin chin.
I know, so you pour yourself a bigger glass.
Wow.
Different animal. Ooh, that's like, tastes like Christmas to me.
Ho ho ho. Really?
I don't know why. I mean, that is...
It's a very different critter.
Yeah. Which isn't a bad thing.
Well, I think given the alcohol, this
Bigger,
is
bolder,
going to make
Italian.
this is going to make a better cocktail.
Right. Sure. Well,
So-
why don't we make one with one and one with the other and then test it?
Okay, we'll do
Let's
that.
see if we can tell.
Now, being that this is a spritz, it's usually mixed in the glass that it's going to be served in.
Now, I noticed you have tonic, and I think of spritz as being a...
Oh shit!
I think of spritz as having soda, but he grabbed the tonic. We have Topo Chico over there. I was like, oh, spritz with tonic. Okay, what do I know? Nothing. Except I was right. Artichokes are delicious. Now, do you think this could be made with another vegetable? I mean, because is
Vegetable?
most tomorrow, because
Technically, it's not a vegetable; it's flour.
it's a flower. Okay, another flower. Fleur.
I don't know.
Because I'm not getting, I mean, there's no like,
No, it doesn't like.
clearly this is,
No, it's just
what is Fernet made of?
all kinds of stuff.
What is most tomorrow made of?
All kinds of stuff. And most of them secret. So we don't have matching glasses really around here. So
Okay.
we're going to use these two.
All right, well,
that
we'll
are-
know the difference. We'll just,
So we're going to only make two of them, and then whoever likes the other one better, will keep it.
something like that. Yes.
I'm going to like the one with more alcohol.
I just,
Um,
artichokes are so mildly flavored. I love them. And they're very distinctly flavored, but they're still super mild. So it's kind of hard to understand that an artichoke could be A, so dark, and B, so strong. Fleur. Balsamic. No. No, you cannot taste the artichoke. That's what I'm saying. Like, does this have to be artichoke? And if so, I'm fascinated as to why.
like artichokes, but it comes from artichokes. Can I borrow the camera just for a second? I just rotated these so that you would see that the charcoal sticks from Nomad, love their charcoal,
Oh my gosh.
is
Look how beautiful that is. I love. Wait, so this is. Oh, that's from the grape.
that's where it's. I
Wow,
just
how
turned
gorgeous.
it. I just turned it.
Well, I love the pattern.
Now remember, don't do this in your home unless you have a hood like this with a fan on the
Big
roof
breath
that can
sucking.
suck the life out of a kitten, or his eyes lit.
Small dog.
He's fine. Or small dog. So back to our experimentation. So what I'm going to do, we'll use equal amounts.
Just burn my
It is critical that in a spritz must
It might have been
use
that. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Minuto. Prosecco.
prosecco, not champagne. Prosecco.
Because it's Italian.
So much more, but we won't get into that now. It is the champagne of Italy,
Really.
basically. But it's also usually a lot cheaper because it's not champagne. So.
And you don't have to, it's not made by most.
Should I try to saber it?
Oh, yeah.
I've never sabered a
Let's try it.
prosecco bottle.
You have it?
What should I use?
Oh, my God. Well, the dogs are going to have a...
Where's my shirt mixed?
No, not this.
You want me to use that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll use that. Elizabeth wants me to use this grill spatula to try to not shatter this prosecco bottle. I'm in. Hell yeah. I am.
Yeah, you're here for that. You
Yeah.
did the butter knife.
I did the butter knife champagne. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this though. This is not a very good bottle.
We're wasting the bottle. I don't know. Okay.
Shit.
It's a no. Butter knife.
God, that's really in there.
Let's not break these lights, which would be virtually impossible to replace. by the
Good
way.
gosh. Man.
Woo! Okay, well, we tried sabering. What could go wrong?
I didn't want to scare the child. Okay?
Yeah, the new child.
Look,
That might
look.
be a
You look how alarmed he is. It's okay, Guillermo. I did not. So,
You're going to waste the Prosecco, eh?
he is an Italian greyhound. Scusi. Scusi. Scusi.
Scusi myself.
Scusi.
The little You coming back around?
All right, here we go. So we're gonna go with. All right, the short one gets the low proof, and the tall one gets the high proof. So we're just.
Well, let's see. I think you may have already had a little bit prior.
1 ounce,
This is the
the low one.
the
Low.
children's.
Children's. In Italy, it's like, no, you drink the regular.
Baby, the
Look at him now.
This is grown up.
And this is the 70, 35% alcohol.
So how do you, this is kind of, I'm gonna,
Hold on.
do they just ferment it or whatever longer? Not ferment, I mean, what
No,
is it
they
more?
add more
They
hooch.
add more hooch. Oh, one back.
2 ounces of prosecco.
Prosecco.
Now, there are a lot of different ways of, and everybody adds a little club soda, and then a garnish. Now, oddly enough, olives can be used for the garnish on this, or lemon. What do you think? It's supposed to be a splash. A splash.
Well, and like I was saying last week, the Aperol spritz, they do
A
olives.
splash. Or let's do olives, because I think that's
You've already got
unusual.
them out. Already out.
I do. These are the ones with the anchovies in them. Do you want to go full on?
Yeah, let's not.
You don't want to.
Not with the anchovies. That's a bit.
Your dog is
Are they
being
twins?
so
Are they twins?
ridiculously cute over here. Stop it. Stop looking like that. We're just going to use these little bitty. Where
Yes,
did
we
these
cleaned
come
up the
from?
floor.
These are like,
They
Piccolo.
are- Piccolo. They're kind of the same color. All right, so I've got the children's.
you've got the children's
The
dose.
Shirley Temple dose, okay. Oh, I like it very much. It tasted very much the same to me.
I think yours is better.
That's a bit strong.
I think this is a bit too bitter. This would need a little bit of a syrup added.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm still going to drink it. Absolutely. Now, unfortunately, we have a problem. Bitter like me. Our problem is that this charcoal is almost ready, but we have not made any slaw yet. So, whoa. We need to get on the slaw.
Slaw train.
What?
Idiot slaw train. All right. So we need a bowl.
Are you talking about John Slaw Train?
Slaw train.
We're gonna make a speed slaw. We both like slaw dogs, and we like slaw dogs that it's actually kind of a North Carolina.
It's,
I'm gonna
this is going to
use-
be every 5 minutes is going to be Guillermo and Scabigail cam.
We
What are we doing? What are we doing? You don't know what we're doing.
Hey, pay attention now, huh?
Scabigail. Finally, got puck to myself.
I didn't at all.
Okay. Yes, we're paying attention.
I'm gonna get a drunk and play him with the fire.
Oh, sorry.
By the way, this thing is, I just realized concave, so one of these could roll off.
They've been doing it.
No, like onto here. Like
No,
down
let's
behind the
not
thing
do
and
that.
set the house on fire. So let's not to do with
Why
that.
don't we do it the other way? Yeah.
Yeah, you mean like the way that it won't roll?
That's had to be the way.
Is that the
yeah.
way you wanted to do it?
That to be the way.
You mean
I
the
want to
smarter
do it.
way.
Yeah, the smarter way. Yeah.
Again, don't do this at home because you don't have the right hood. Now, there's a couple of different ways we could do this besides just looking at dogs. Is that we could box grate this. My problem with the box grater for a grated slaw, which is what we prefer on
A grated slaw. Now, the reason we're doing a grated slaw is because it's for a hot dog.
for a hot dog. Now we could do it on a box grater. That light is here. Let me stand in front of that light.
So the hot dog, we're being aggressively backlit.
Well,
So the box grater.
wait,
So
you want me to go turn it off?
no, we need it.
So we can use a box grater. Here's my trick. We don't do it
Box
onto a bowl.
grater, turn it. Okay.
We do it onto a towel. I'll show you why. I have to go fast because of.
Alright, does that mean
So
anything?
ordinarily I would use a different tool for this, but I'm gonna use the box grater today. I'm gonna box grate directly on. Really?
Yeah. There's slaw going everywhere but the towel. Okay.
Jeez. Quite so critical. Doing my best. Your best. Remember that line
Yeah.
from Rock?
Yeah. There we go. Grated slaw. Perfect. And we do it small like that for hot dogs because it stays better on the dog.
Yeah, it stays better on the dog. It also is tradition.
So sliced slaw is too large.
Sliced slaw is harder to eat on a hot dog. I'm only going to do half of this one.
No mandolins, someone says.
I don't like bluegrass.
Wallow pans. Yeah, that's a steel wall with pans. Oh. Flowers.
When
We'll talk about that later.
designed this kitchen, she knew that I had a lot of cast iron that I wanted to hang up, and so she used sheet steel so that we could just use magnet hooks to show off our pots and pans.
So
Now,
less flammable.
this is the important part. I'm not going to use this red one. We're in a hurry. I'm going to move a couple of those guys. Watch this. So I'm going to spread it out. Salt it. And, ooh, it's a hot over here, huh?
That's a hot. I'm going to turn up the air conditioner.
I've got
Oh, wait.
I've got some sugar cubage.
Sugar cubes. Check that out.
And
Now,
I'm just gonna let that sit for a second.
so if you just had, non-cube sugar, I guess you
definitely
could.
should go for the air con. Here we go. I'm gonna move the charcoal.
Question:
Into
could
the
you just
bucket.
use regular Domino's sugar, or does it have to be somehow grated
it can
sugar
be any
cubes?
sugar, it's just
Just
that.
asking.
I'm
Okey-dokey.
gonna open these air vents.
Opening the air vents. Opening the pod bay doors.
Well, that little bastard stuck.
Sugar finger. Uh-oh.
Emergency.
The bastard.
Got it.
Turn this grill around. Got to unstick the vents. Yes, be
Do
a
not
friend.
do what I am doing.
Do what I say, not what I do. Which grill?
There we go. Hood on. Don't do this
Hood.
at home. Because
Not
trust
us.
me, your hood does not vent outside. It doesn't. unless you got a fan on the roof and a bunch of ductwork that you paid a crap ton of money for, you do not have this kind of hood. Do this outside. You got a hood that recycles air, and your room will fill up with carbon monoxide. It won't be my fault because I told you not to do it.
You hearing? Did you hear that?
Okay. Our hot dogs have simmered in the hot water. There they are.
See?
We've got those.
See,
Now,
they're pretty?
do you want to go turn up the air
Yeah, I'm
conditioner?
going to turn the air
I'll do this.
conditioner. I'm going to go turn up the air conditioner. Journey to the air conditioner. And I'm going to turn this baby down because it is fire hot in here. Okay, now we're good. Going back. Does new puppy have merch? Yes, the puppy will have. Are you going to have
Do
merch?
you like a little pickle action? We should turn him over and ask that. Do you like a little pickle action?
Little pickle action.
Okay, I'm going to assume that you like a little pickle action.
Yes, of course I do. So your slaw, which
Wait
you
a
make.
second. Of course you do. What am I supposed to read into that? Of course you like a little pickle action?
A little pickle, yes. I married you. You put your pickle in everything, don't you? Okay. So you make
And I have no doubt that this is what would happen to the pickle.
chopped up, perfectly average pickle. Someone said.
You know,
You
it's what you do with it.
clearly you're gonna
How much pickle do you like in your slaw?
a little pickle. Remember?
Well, why don't we do something different and we'll use a little bit more pickle?
Ooh, it's too much pickle. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Will the
because
new
whoever said that.
will the new puppy have merch? Probably.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, with those ears and those eyeballs, we can't not.
It's going to be the Gmo brand.
Gmo.
G-Mo.
Gmo.
Do you like a little heat in your slaw?
I love a little heat, baby. You know it.
So I'm actually using
Look at you.
sliced
Pepperoncini.
pepperoncinis because they're all ready.
Because this is the old Italian night, all the time.
Okay.
Pepperoncini.
I salted.
You know what we also do have is the sweetie
I don't want
peppers.
to use those.
Why?
I put salt on this. Now,
Fine. Shut me down.
all right, get the sweetie peppers. I think they've gone bad.
No, those are new ones I just
Okay,
bought.
then get them because they'll be excellent. You're absolutely right. Notice what I've done
Whoever introduced the
is
sweetie
I'm
peppers
now going to wring out.
just got these last week. Didn't know what he's talking about.
Look how this. Oh my God, this is exciting
Asian
content.
sauce, by the way. Okay, Jesus. Nope, the ringing of the cabbage.
Look at all the crap in our sink.
Yeah, that's pretty. So all of that moisture came out of the cabbage.
I don't want the cabbage to get washed.
You didn't ask anybody. You didn't rinse it. You didn't rinse
No,
it or
I'm not
anything.
rinsing it. Screw that. So you want some of these guys in there?
Sure. So whoever introduced
Do you want me to
us to
chop them
sweetie
up?
peppers, probably.
Okay. Oh, they're little bitty, so I guess they're okay for you.
Yeah, they're a good sign. I can't handle much. So sweetie peppers are super yum, and whoever introduced them to us, dog on it. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. You don't look nervous, do you?
This is important. I was saying something important. Get a shot down in there. Don't ever throw that out. Don't ever throw it out. Let it cool.
Don't ever.
Put it in a vessel. Freeze it. So
Freeze
that
it.
the next time you make dirty water dogs, you use the same liquid.
Don't ever throw it out, he says. It didn't get eliminated. We took it down. You asked about that's so good.
What?
The
Who's asking
slaw
what?
dog. Somebody
What?
asked why QQ got eliminated last week.
We had technical issues due to the fact that I used too much foul language. But then we decided in the end to put it back up. So it's back up now. I thought I was going to be able to edit out my horrible language, but it was not possible. Okay, so we've got some pickles. We've got the sweetie peppers. I think that was a good call. I'm gonna throw in
A little more?
some of these pepperoncini.
I thought that's what you already put in there.
No,
That was pickle.
That was actual pickles.
Okay.
And now, the absolutely most important ingredient in any Southern slaw.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
This is not a paid endorsement. They don't even know why I exist. But imagine. They didn't have to pay. They didn't have to pay Stevie Wonder's. But that would be such a great theme song. They don't pay me. That's me. Is the record still playing?
I don't think so.
All right.
Someone asked why you turned off. Did you turn off the stove burner?
Yes.
Did you turn it off?
All I have on is the oven because I have.
Buns.
Oh shit! I need to put buns in the oven.
Okay. Buns.
I need to put buns in the oven.
Buns in the oven.
I want to show off a trick for that, by the way. You're
Okay.
getting a bun in the oven.
Coming up on QQ, Alton puts a bun in the oven.
I'm gonna put multiple buns in the oven. Goddamn.
Many buns in the
I'm
oven.
gonna bun up.
Bun.
So I've got just enough Dukes to pull it together. I'm gonna do that in a couple of batches. I'm gonna let that sit. Check out this out. Where's my foil? I want to show people how I do this. Ow. That's hurting me. Ow, shit. That's sit too close to them. I'm not getting enough char.
Hey, what's up?
I should have put more charcoal in there. I screwed up.
Because that charcoal's pretty far down there.
I know.
Whale?
I mean, it's really going, but I probably should have put another piece in.
Woo! Look at that. There's some. The new pot wall? Sweetheart, this is not new. This has been here since
It's been here forever. Okay,
day
I want
one.
to show off.
Tableau of
I
pots.
hate foil containers.
You hate so many things.
They screw.
Here, lift that closer up to your face. There we
So
go.
here's what I do. This is the Reynolds Wrap Heavy Duty Foil, which is my favorite. So what I do is I tape the ends of the box down. Okay, I tuck in the lid, tape the ends down. But before I do that, I cut a notch out of the middle. Okay. Okay. So that stays in there, so that all you have to do is go like that. And the next time you want a piece, you reach down into there and pull it back out again. The blade will always be in position, the pull will always be clean, and the box will always remain like this. I'd like to thank the Nobel.
Where's my drink? Where the hell my drink? Where the hell my drink?
Where the hell you
Where the hell my drink?
We're using Rudy's organic hot dog buns because that's what they have at the store. I would love to have taken time to make my own.
You make your own buns? Of course he does.
And now you can say that you watched me put 4 buns
In the oven. All the same time. Man has skills. Multiple buns in the oven. Inflation. Okay, we're not gonna have any slaw for the dogs. More mayo? I don't know, I like mine light on the mayo. I think it could use more pickle or something maybe. This is a really big.
Well, it's the first time you've complained about that tonight. So does that need anything?
Maybe some pepper?
Black pepper?
Yeah.
Here. You do it. Pepper up. So obviously I don't really have enough charcoal going here because I'm not getting as much char. So the only thing I can really do which I guess is fairly obvious.
What you gonna do? this direct. I'm treating myself to beef. I've never entertained you enough. Once you cut up a dog and stick it in the slaw. Slaw it, dog. Dog slaw. Uh-oh. This is like weenie on weenie action. This is also quite warm.
You're right.
Can we just cut up the weenie?
That liquid.
That's really good. Can we just cut up the weenie and put it in the slaw?
We could.
That'd be gross.
Watch what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to earn that Nobel Prize right here and now in a couple of minutes. Get your friends, gather them around.
Really? All that char in that weenie?
All that char on that weenie. Weenie char. I am burning my weenie for science. These are amazing. Are really good because of that liquid.
She's on a diet. This is what?
Guillermo.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, scusi.
schools.
Scusi. I'm going to go flip the record.
I'll go.
I've got nothing to do. I'm charring my... We're listening to Miles Davis, by the way. Probably already knew that. All right. So the big ones are the Wagyu. We've got our slaw. These are delicious. Are you good with it? Scabs approves. You know, I'm not a jealous guy, but
Tina, you let me pick him up now. Tina, you're watching. Let me pick him up.
so what I'm gonna do, now that I've got enough char, I need to choke down this charcoal. I don't want to waste it.
Choke in your char.
I gotta choke the char. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. I've got a nice cure in there.
You want that big, what the big? Wow.
I don't want to waste that. That's like, if you guys don't realize that this is really going,
How much does
take
this
a look.
stuff cost?
Oh, it's not cheap. Oh, screw it.
It's not gonna burn the pan.
Probably. We'll see.
Alright, well, I'm all about this Wagyu beef stuff. Now, I can only have a little bit of beef, so this is worth it to me.
Watch what I'm gonna do.
What you gonna do?
I'm putting them back in the liquid.
Okay, seems like an odd choice.
I know. Trust me.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
He loves weenies. Scabs is. Do you have a problem? What happened?
All right.
Weenie?
There we go. Now, we have to wait a second for the buns to, because I just got the bun in the oven.
Just got the bun in it.
It takes a little
9
time.
months. We'll be back with you. At least 9 minutes.
There's a Scabigail interlude. If you believe in me. Do you guys want to ask a question? Because we've got about 5 minutes here before. Where's your drink, sweetheart? You need another one.
Mine to be re-upped, yeah.
Which Miles Davis album? I'm going to show you because this is not one that most people have. I'm happy to say.
He's going to get it. It is a great album. It is. I only know by the album cover. He remembers the name of like the names of albums, and
This
they're
release
not.
is from.
So this is not a good meal. I mean, it's be super tasty, but it's beef and not gluten free. It's just that night.
It's
I know.
a Japanese
It looks super
release. This is on the Prestige label called the Miles Davis Story. It is a 2-disc set
Is anyone else concerned about the ash?
that
I'm
that
not
has a
super
really nice
thrilled about
booklet in it, but unfortunately everything's in Japanese. Oh, wait. It's all in Japanese. But they are
So are
immaculate.
you sure of the name of the album since you can't read
Yeah, the
it?
Miles Davis Story, because it says so in good old-fashioned
I know.
English. It is an extraordinary 2-disc set, and if you happen to be able to pick that up on the
good
Prestige label from a used record store, perhaps eBay, I strongly suggest it's my favorite Miles Davis release.
Guys, you're
Will
going
the
so fast here.
gluten-free very quick? Oh, that person says they can read Japanese, and it was true. How? It's moving too fast. I can't read it.
What's in the
Technology
dog
scares me.
water? Paula wants to know what's in the dog water.
Beer. 1.5
Beer.
Stella Artois beer. Some ghee. About a teaspoon of powdered paprika. A teaspoon of cumin.
The Mystery Vinyl album.
And I think that's it.
It's Colorado Jazz something something.
What?
Someone asked about the Mystery album last year. It was
Oh,
Colorado
it was the
Jazz.
Colorado Jazz Club. Yeah.
It was good.
Which is
Somebody
very
actually
obscure.
guessed it or knew it.
Somebody did. They Shazammed it, I think. I think that's all that's in the water. And of course, the soul. Oh, no. When you're starting it the first time, I cheat. Elizabeth taught me this.
I taught him something.
When you're starting it off for the first time, before it's had a lot of hot dogs cooked in it, a little bit of better than bouillon goes in there. But I won't need that again because every hot dog that's cooked in that liquid or simmered in that liquid
add-
will give its soul to it.
Natural casing is correct. I mean, if you're gonna,
All right, hot dog time.
I want to find a non. Jimmy Smith's great.
Ouch. Ouchie.
Uh-oh.
Do you want plates or you just want to eat them off?
Let's just eat them off. Sorry, it's
All right,
me.
here we go.
See me.
You want,
Gotta get wrap
you want
attention.
the Wagyu or the regular?
I didn't realize they were doing both.
Which would you like?
The nitrate free, I guess.
Oh, nitrate free. Do you want some mustard?
A little bit.
I'm gonna get the Frenchies.
The
because
Frenchie's mustard for the Italian dog.
There's only, as far as I'm concerned, you can go Gouldens if you're using
No, hot dogs. It's all about.
sauerkraut. If you're using sauerkraut, you
No,
can.
I got that. I'm just saying. But I agree with the Frenchie's
Now
choice.
we don't have
That's
a
a lot.
problem
That's good.
with ketchup on hot dogs. Do you want some ketchup?
I'm gonna start with just the slaw and then see how I feel. Cause probably So if anyone has a good non-beef hot dog to recommend, then I would make happy. Oh, you guys want to know flowers? Except
show
we'll
flowers.
do them after.
Okay, here's
We'll
your
do-
hot dog. I'm gonna hold it.
Okay, will I try it?
Yeah, that's your hot dog. Guillermo doesn't really care about food, which is really weird. He's gonna have to change up his game around here.
Okay, you ready?
Be honest.
I'd pay money for that. Yep.
Okay.
Good money.
You'd pay good money for that.
Good money.
After the show, though, she's gonna tell me what's wrong with it.
That's not true.
I'm gonna have one of the Wagyu, but I'm gonna be like you. I'm going mustard only. Mustard.
Moutarde. Are there bots?
What? Bots?
I'm sure there are bots.
On YouTube?
CFM for the hood. I should know that, but I don't remember now. 1200? Is that possible? Oh yeah, get it in there, baby. Get it in there. So the meat thing I don't mind. It's just a beef thing. That's so good, huh? Is that your dog dance? That's the dog dance. That's some delish good. Yeah. What would you change? Or would you? Seattle dog. See, I grew up, as we all know, in Boston, so the Fenway Frank is a hard thing to. More mustard. Who let the dogs out?
You need to eat yours.
Well, we can do it over there.
All right, well, come on then.
The usual. The usual. Slice. Look here. I'm gonna get napkins. Something feels warm over here still. I guess it's the Eyes Balls Grill hibachi. So, if anyone were to hibachi in their house, what is the CFM?
I don't advise you. You need a big
kitten
hood.
I don't remember what the CFM are. I can look it up and let you know.
Is it cubic feet per minute?
I love Fenway dogs. Yeah. And I don't know if it's 1200. Does that make sense? I don't know if that sounds right or not. We'll find out. Texture in the Wagyu. What's thoughts?
Well, the Wagyu dog is good. Whether it's here, you need to try a bite of this one.
Radio. Salad tortillas are good.
I don't know that it's superior. You're not
sure I
supposed to
do either.
trade. You're not supposed to share dogs.
Your dog. You guys have been such a source of so many amazing things. So, if anyone knows of a really good like non-beef hot dog that doesn't have to be vegan.
It could be made out of little lambs and little duckies and little baby piggies. What?
Joey Chestnut style. I don't know what that means.
Don't know what that means.
Okay. So,
Well, see that guy that compete? Is that competition hot dog eater?
I've seen him. I saw him in Chattanooga. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
And I find it amoral. If you really want to know the truth. I'm going to get causey on you. But I think it's really amoral when so many people in this world are starving. I mean, I know, I guess we're have a problem too, but when you're just like shoving so much food in your face, it's really, have you ever seen it? This is so good. This is, okay, we're eating a dog. We're not eating 45 hot dogs. I don't. These are Applegate, somebody mentioned. And they all do.
Applegate on her side.
Smoked turkey dog is a good thing. Thank you. Actually, that might be.
Kohl's does a chicken Vienna dog. They said hit dog, but I think they meant hot dog. Good to know. I've never had a chicken one.
How do you guys feel about the whole competition eating thing? Am I just being like super causey
No,
about that?
I think it's disgusting. I don't want to watch anybody do that. I can barely watch Cool Hand Luke.
I just think it's just there's no place for it in today's world. I guess we're still doing it. Anyone? No one's saying
People
anything.
seem to really dig it. Like to watch somebody eat 40 hot dogs.
I mean,
40 donuts, that would be different.
it's beyond gross and pointless. I think it's wrong. I think really just anyway.
You realize a lot of TV shows have been based on watching people put massive amounts of food into their heads. Why do you think that is?
Like what else?
Well, I'm not naming names. I'm just saying.
Eating competition shows?
Or just like, hey, I'm going to eat this now, and it's made with 17 patties and 5 buns, and I'm going to shove it in my face.
Well, that's right up there. I agree with that. Man versus food. I didn't say it.
You totally fucking did say it.
Okay, I still think it's wrong.
I do too.
Really?
And incredibly unattractive to watch.
It's gross, it's unattractive, it's also just like
Not like watching us eat hot dogs, which is hot.
having one hot dog.
Yeah, but when this is over, I'm gonna have another one.
Like 2 hot dogs.
Woo!
Great. Alright. Well,
What about a show where people have a conversation and they start drinking, and they have to drink for like a solid hour, and the conversation does whatever it does? Would you watch a show like that? Would you?
apparently people do.
I remember. You remember the Diana Shore show? Mm-hmm. Came on in the afternoons, right? It was syndicated in the afternoons. So I remember so strongly. I don't know why I remember this. They had a guest on one day that was setting up and showing people how their reaction times as a driver changed and got worse when they drank. And the other guest that Diana Shore had that day was Robert Goulet. Do you remember Robert
yeah.
Goulet? Robert Goulet, who played Lancelot in the original cast
Has a mustache.
of Camelot. If ever I would leave you. Anyway, so they're like seriously boozing Robert Goulet up, who apparently was, I don't know, everybody back then was a heavy drinker, right? And they're like pouring him wine. It's like, imagine this glass like full of wine, and he's drinking and drinking. They're like, okay, get on this thing. And they had these pedals set up, and you had to watch a light, right? And when the light changed, you had to do this whole thing. And Robert Goulet starts doing it, and with every drink, he gets better. He gets more accurate and faster. And the people on the show are like,
Damn it.
you know, and Diana Shore's like, I don't know why I remember that. It's funny things that you remember from
Because it's
afternoon
funny.
TV.
Well, some people's like when you
in the
you
70s.
loosen up. After X many drinks, you loosen up. It's not. No one should drink.
We are
anything.
not suggesting
No,
that
no
you
one
should
should
drink
drive.
and drive. No, but drink and go on the Diana Shore show,
He
absolutely.
probably had a car take him home, though.
Of course he did. He wasn't actually driving.
I know, I'm just saying.
No, he had a limo. Absolutely had a limo.
Serious question.
So apparently there's not enough hot dog in
Are
that one.
you...
Wait, where'd the
I don't know, it's a serious question.
Johnny Fever did that? I love that.
Oh, yeah. Is it KRP?
Yeah, okay. I didn't realize there was a KRP about that, but okay, I can't find that serious question.
I think you went past it. We'll answer it later.
These things go by so fast.
Oh, serious question. There we go.
All right,
For you and out, Mrs.
You do it. I can't find it. You find it.
Serious question.
Oh,
If you're...
God. YouTube.
It does jump. We'll answer it. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Well, it was a serious question, but we have no idea what it was because we
Had to
couldn't
do with,
make
like,
the
some kind of
flow
drag queen thing.
stop.
Oyster competitions. Yeah, I think that's worse. Well, no, they're live. All right.
Absolutely serious question for you and the missus. If you were a drag queen, what would your name be?
I'm so serious. Let's get down to real business. Tasty Queen.
Tasty Queen.
Queen Tasty.
Well, which one is it?
Queenie Tasty.
Well,
Queen
first off,
Tasty.
if you're in a drag show, what are you? Because you're a guy.
Tasty King. King Tasty.
Tasty King. I think Tasty King sounds better. Just as you're Asian, I just want to say Tasty King. King Tasty is like a question.
King Tasty?
I would be.
Someone wants attention.
He won't let me pick him up. I guarantee you he won't let me pick him up. He hates me. Come here, Gilliam. Come on, buddy.
He's, there are no onions in here, by the way. Scabs is going to be at a diet starting tomorrow, so.
My name
Look, you
would
got
be.
him. You picked him up. That might be a first.
My name would be Madame Frosé.
We discovered frosés this summer.
Madame Frosé.
For some
I would
reason,
be
this
Madame
is the summer of
Frosé.
the frosé because it was so freaking hot everywhere we went.
Balls hot. Everywhere.
And we had the best frosé. Can we say this? Where it was?
Yeah. Of course we
It
can.
was at the Lobster Pound in
Red Hook. Red Hook,
That
New York.
frosé rocked
freaking rocked my world.
our world.
It was like I fought through the head. I go like, oh my god, it's something. Sorry, buddy.
So good.
Oh, it was so good.
Wow.
And I was like, Froze's for trash. No, man. Froze's for cash.
Does Alton still own his apartment in New York?
We're not talking
he-
about our real estate holdings. We're not talking about our real estate holdings.
That's a really dumb question, but thank you.
No, we're not
Because
telling you.
you only go to New York if you're on Food Network.
Really?
What?
Nutmeg. Somebody says I could have been Nutmeg.
Yeah, Nutty Meg. Nutty
That's
Meg.
pretty good.
That's cute.
That's pretty good.
That's
I gotta give it up for Nutmeg.
Yep.
That is pretty good. Anyway.
Ron DeSantis. Okay.
No. No. Oh, by the way, tickets on sale now for the holiday variant tour of Beyond the Eats.
And are books still available on the website?
If you're interested, oh, really? If you're interested in going to one of the new shows, drop by altonbrownlive.com and check out the cities where we will be, because we're going to be touring from around mid-November, almost to Christmas Day. Also, we did get a new shipment of books, Good Eats for the Final Years, and so personalizations are back in. We can do personalization options on those, and I did a bunch today, so keep that in mind. Keep your eyes open on television for some commercials that I might be in. We'll talk about that next week. But I understand that some of those commercials started this week. Hey, are you going to pay attention to me? No, you're not. What are you looking at?
Who, him?
Yeah, no, I mean, who's he looking at? Not who you're
I think
looking
his
at.
sister.
I
I think he's just falling asleep.
why would these things go by too damn fast? I can't do anything about it. Anyway, that's about all the business that I can think of. The tour tickets, because we're going to be on the road. If you saw the show already, the holiday variant is different.
Guillermo del Pero. I like it.
Guillermo del Pero. That's good. That's good. Maybe we'll use that because he is a Pero. Absolutely a Pero. So I guess that's it. I can't think of any other business to do. If you've got a special holiday or a special event coming up for someone you love, consider having me do a cameo. I am on Cameo, and right now I've only got like 2 people in line. So that money goes to buy
Somebody
new
has
lights.
flowers.
Oh, we got to do the flowers. If I hold the camera, will you talk about them?
Yeah, I just hang on because I have to.
Here, I'm gonna put Guillermo down. So this is a pretty amazing display this week. To me, starting to capture some fall, some autumn
There's
colors
some
there.
fall going on, and I just had to make sure.
What all do we have here, Elizabeth?
So, Aramuris is the tall white. That's
That guy. Say it again.
Aramuris.
Aramuris.
And this is.
Sorry, Helen Mirren. Is that what you said? Helen Mirren. That's Helen Mirren.
Mirren.
Okay.
And then we've got.
There's stuff that kind of looks like grass.
That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's a pansium grass. There are 2 amaranthus. So 2
Oh, this
amaranth.
is amaranth. That I
Is
know.
amaranth,
That's
but there
amaranth
is-
flower.
I don't think there are 2 of them. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe they look the same.
Well, I don't know. There's also this little pom-pom guy.
Yeah, so that's Gomfrey.
Gomfreyia. I knew that.
Oh, Gomfreyna. Sorry. about
Frina.
that.
Sorry, I pronounced it wrong.
Yeah, no, I said it wrong. So, fall's upon us.
Fall is upon us, and right now I'm going to. Well, if we're going to sing "Sleep Tight," I won't bother with changing the.
Do a family.
Oh yeah, we should totally. Yeah. Hold on, I'm going to turn off this light. Where is he? Scabs. Oh, there you are. She's like, God damn it! I don't want to be on TV. Here you go. It's not TV. It's YouTube. Here we go. So night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you, especially if it's for Snake.
Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And now till we meet again. He's nervous but singing. Adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.